Your company, Anthony, is called Eco House Developments. Could you tell me exactly how your investment works? Eco House Developments, Arco Iris Residencial, and Minha Casa Minha Vida.
The Minha Casa Minha Vida, or My House My Life project, is actually the federal government of Brazil's social housing incentive that I mentioned before. What we're in fact doing is we've acquired a substantial amount of land over the last 2 or 3 years. The social housing program has now allowed us to develop that land, and this is obviously what we are. We are a real estate developer. And we are developing homes. We're developing homes for those working classes that are moving into the middle classes, that are for the first time in a position to own their own homes. And this is exactly what we're doing. So with all construction and development companies, the main thing that is always lacking is the financial capacity to build at the kind of rates that we need to build to take advantage of such a phenomenal opportunity, which is this program. What are we doing? We're inviting private individuals, we're inviting companies, or even wealth management funds to come in and invest with Eco House Developments so that we can then apply those funds to develop these social housing units in Brazil. What makes us special and what makes this so different is the Lloyd's TSB escrow facility that has been put in place, something that we as a company, I as a person, have had to go through serious compliance and due diligence work over the last 7 or 8 months for them to accept holding these funds for us. The Law Society regulated solicitor that acts as the administrator for those funds is also covered by his personal and private indemnity insurance, which is obviously obligatory within the Law Society in the UK, again giving an added a sense of security for our investors as well. And the uniqueness of this is with any developer or any development, whether it be in the UK, whether it be in a country you're not familiar with, is what are my protection, what is my risk with this? We've tried to eliminate, and we've successfully eliminated, most of the risks involved in real estate development. One would be construction risk. The funds from investors are ring-fenced within that Lloyd's TSB facility and can only be drawn down upon to build that unit. Therefore, construction risk is no longer there, because if we can only use funds that are deposited to build that product, well, that product gets built. Secondarily, currency risk. Again, we have taken that out of the equation. Brazil is a minefield when it comes to sending money in and sending money out, and all the stops put on that. We have fixed the price in sterling. The investors invest in sterling, they get paid back in sterling. So whatever happens to the real and sterling, that is my problem as a company. And obviously we take positions with Forex exchange specialists, we take undeliverable forwards, and hopefully we've controlled it to such a point that it won't be too detrimental to me as a company. The investor obviously doesn't have to worry about that. With regards to delays, or with regards to the product being finished on time, who are we selling it to? Well, we have a huge deficit in the country of 75,000 people who are needing homes just in Natal, millions needing homes in Brazil. Therefore, it's a dream come true for any developer. We have people waiting and queuing up to buy the product. 100% finance means they don't have to put their hands in their own pockets, again opening my target market up